Millwall manager Gary Rowett has called for authorities to find an alternative symbol against racism after supporters of his club booed Fulham players for taking the knee. Gary Rowett has been slammed for his comments after Millwall's defeat against Fulham on Tuesday night as he failed to condemn fans for booing the taking of a knee. The visiting players took the knee prior to kick-off as they did in the Premier League last season but were booed by home fans at the Den. After the match, which Fulham won 2-1, Lions boss Rowett called on authorities to find a way to unify people that did involve players taking the knee. Millwall players stopped taking the knee last season after their fans booed the gesture prior to a match against Derby County. Speaking to Sky Sports after the match, Rowett said, "We need to find a better way to unify people. I don't want to comment on individuals' decisions to do that, but we need to find a way to unify people, and at the moment 20 seconds. 30 seconds in a game is causing such a rift and divide amongst football. In my opinion, football is a great spectacle and we're all privileged to be part of it, but it has the power to help communities. We need help to find a more positive way of making some form of action." When Millwall announced they would no longer be taking the knee in December 2020, they invited opposing teams to join them in their own campaign against racism and inequality. The club asked that their opponents' players linked arms with the Millwall players prior to kick-off and displayed an anti-racism banner. Clubs have, however, continued to take the knee, with the Premier League announcing that teams will continue to do it throughout the 2021-22 season after the England national team did the same at the Euros. Rowett's comments have been widely criticised on social media since his interview, and former Leyton Orient player-manager Joby McAnuff has slammed the comments. Also speaking to Sky Sports, for whom he is a pundit, McAnuff said, "I don't think we can be any clearer in terms of the messaging behind taking a knee and what it represents. It's the fight against racism and discrimination. It's that simple. When somebody decides to make a racist tweet or shout racist abuse at somebody, that's a decision. These fans at this football club are making a decision to boo the players taking a knee. For me, there's no other explanation anymore other than they're opposing equality, and that's as simple as it is," he added. McAnuff feels that Rowett could have said more to condemn the actions of his club's supporters, even though he cannot control their actions on matchday. Yes, you're the manager of a football club and might say you can't control what a fan does when they come in. But what you can do as the figurehead is condemn it in the strongest possible terms. That is what I would have liked to have seen. That is why I'm disappointed." Early goals from Alexander Mitrovic and Fabio Carvalho were enough to seal victory for Fulham despite Benik Afobe's late header for the hosts. Fulham now lead at the top of the Championship after 3 matches, with Millwall down in 18th without a league victory so far.